Hey, how's it? This is the foundation. Football is back. Doing my weekly predictions again. As you guys know, I do my Cowboys video separately. Not feeling too good, so I'm just gonna run through this as quickly as I can. A lot of things going on. A little feeling a little sick, and then you'll hear my video on Friday what I'm gonna say and all that. So anyway, this Thursday night, kicking off the 100th year of the NFL, the oldest rivalry football. Got the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears. I got the Chicago Bears. I think their defense is just going to overwhelm the Packers. Uh, Next is the Washington Redskins versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Home game, division rivalry, but I'm going to go with the Eagles. I think the Eagles defensive line is gonna really overwhelm the Redskins offensive line. Next is the Buffalo Bills versus the New York Jets. I got the New York Jets. We're gonna see how well now this year how Sam Darnold manages the game and all that. Next is the Atlanta Falcons versus the Minnesota Vikings. I guess you can kind of say this is an upset. I'm going to go with the Atlanta Falcons. I just think with everybody coming back, I think with all the weapons they got, I think they're going to maybe this squeak by this victory over the Vikings. Next is the Baltimore Ravens versus the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins most likely in um, complete rebuild mold, mold. uh, the complete rebuilding mode. Now I cannot say the word mode. And the Ravens, I think the defense can be good enough to handle this, and it's gonna be keep away ball, and I think they're gonna run the ball very well against the Dolphins. Not gonna be a high scoring game though. Next is the Kansas City Chiefs versus Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm gonna go with the Kansas City Chiefs. Um, the weapons they got, all around. This might be one of those games where you kind of go, oh wow, I think the Jaguars gonna score a few points. Um, the one question is how can Nick Foles do away from the Philadelphia Eagles? His best seasons or best years were with the Eagles. If you look at anything other than that, he didn't do too good, especially with the Rams and all that. Next is Tennessee Titans versus Cleveland Browns. I got the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns. I mean, they could get upset here, but I'm not gonna go there because there's a ton of hype for this game. The dog pound is gonna be hyped. All that. Now it's put up or shut up kind. Next is the Los Angeles Rams versus the Carolina Panthers. I got the Los Angeles Rams. I just think their offense is going to overwhelm the Panthers defense. Cooper Cup coming back. How much does Gurley really play, and all that? But you know. Next is the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks at home, one of the loudest crowds out there. You got Ziggy on one side, you got Javier Conley on the other. That's going to be a hellacious pass rush, and then with the running game at home and with the way Russell Wilson is playing top five quarterback, they're gonna win this game. Next is the Indianapolis Colts versus the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm gonna go with the Los Angeles Chargers. It's another one where I think they could. I think the Colts could get an upset, but on the road is a little bit hard. I just think that because with the Gordon holding out, and then Zeke gets this big contract and all that, and then everybody's gonna be probably asking all the like, oh, what's this, and like, oh, do you wish that they would sign him and all that, or give him an extension, da 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 da, and the players gets distracted by those things and all that. So, but I'm gonna roll with I'm gonna go with the leadership of Philip Rivers to get them to sweep this one by. Next is the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers again. I think they're gonna go rebuilding mode. Um, San Francisco, though, for the last few years they've been very solid on opening night, and I think it's gonna continue. And so I'm gonna go with the 49ers. Um, Next is the Detroit Lions versus the Arizona Cardinals. I got the Detroit Lions. I think it's gonna be kind of wild for Kyle Murray in the beginning. You might see some mistakes, and then I just don't think the Cardinals offensive line can hold up, and their defense is going to be able to keep up. Carry Johnson, I think, is a great player and all that. Next is the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the New England Patriots. I got the New England Patriots opening night and all that. So I got the Patriots. So two Monday Night Football games this year. I mean, every year the opening night. I got the Houston Texans versus the New Orleans Saints. I got the New Orleans Saints opening night home game. Crowd is gonna be fanatical. So next is the Denver Broncos versus the Oakland Raiders. I got the Oakland Raiders at home. I think some of the rookies will shine. I think Derek Carr is going to prove a point and all that. So I got that going. All right. Uh, Follow watching Paniola Boys, and like always, go Cowboys.